Yeah, I am talking bad about you. Today we're visiting Mission Tejas State Park and Caddo Mounds State Historic Site, and then after lunch we're going to head into Nacogdoches. Our first objective is to get to the bird blind. It's a new bird blind that was installed by an Eagle Scout, and given as many birds as we hear in the trees above our head, it better not be a bust. Before we set off on this trail, I told Dean that the ranger warned us that the end of this trail was squishy because of all the water they've gotten lately, and Dean didn't believe me. Yeah, I am talking bad about you.
What did you say?
That you said that this trail wasn't going to be squishy.
I didn't say that. I gotta be honest, I'm not real sure about a bird blind with a trail that crosses right in front of it. Okay, I'm just saying that if Dean decides that he wants to come back here and camp, I would not be heartbroken, because this is beautiful. And they have a lot more trails than what's showing up on their website right now. They are working on a new trail map. There are quite a few more miles of trails. And the park contains part of the original El Camino Real. You may recall that in our video about, I think it was McKinney Falls, we talked about El Camino Real. Part of that same road runs through Mission Tejas State Park. So pretty cool. We haven't seen as many dogwoods as I was hoping for, and we saw plenty of blue jays at the bird blind. And they're very pretty, very striking birds. And they're yeah, they're mean birds. Or they can be. I think the bird blind would be a little better if it was positioned on the other side of the trail, so that the trail ran behind the bird blind and not in front of it. Mission Tejas is a CCC park, that's Civilian Conservation Corps, and it contains a replica of the first Spanish mission in Texas, the Mission San Francisco de los Tejas, and it also has the 1828 Rice family log cabin. The park recently underwent a huge upgrade to the park headquarters. We didn't get to see the interior, however, it looks like it's kind of on par with the visitor center at Mother Neff, which it's awesome. For camping at Mission Tejas State Park, it's a little on the thin side. There are 12 sites with electricity, 3 tent sites with electricity, and 2 sites with just water. And we did get some video of the connection, so rely on the shots of the connections to see what kind of electrical hookups they have. We've moved on to Caddo Mounds State Historic Site, and I got some video inside the visitor center. That is a really educational experience. Be sure that you've watched the video. It's a real short 9-minute video, and it's got a lot of good information about the Caddo Indians, the historic Caddo Indians, and the modern day Caddo Indian tribe. So behind me there, that's the burial mound, and that's where the political and religious elite of the Caddo Indians were buried back in the day. And the wind is really kicking up, so I apologize if the footage was a little bit jumpy, because it's beating the heck out of the Osmo. We're gonna go check out the interpretive trail. I've gone back and forth about Caddo Mounds, and do I include it in this video or do I set it aside? And ultimately I decided to go ahead and include Caddo Mounds and the visitor center and the grass house in this video. On April 13th, Caddo Mounds was hit by an F3 tornado, and several visitors were injured. Sadly, one visitor lost their life. The visitor center is gone, as is the grass house. However, I decided it would probably be best to show what was and what probably will be again, so that you can get a feel for what the Texas State Historical Commission likes to do or intends to do with Caddo Mounds once it reopens. And I'm going to add a link in the description box below to the reconstruction efforts. Again.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
About how we'd already be back if we had the cart?
I didn't say that, you said that. You make me look like a pain.
We've been debating on who could race who back, who would beat who, and who would end up being in a lot of pain tomorrow, and who probably wouldn't survive.
Well, if we had the cart.
If we had the cart.
Neither one of us, you wouldn't be hurting, I wouldn't die. It would be a tie too.
We're gonna go back to the truck, and then we're gonna go into Nacogdoches, grab a bite to eat, and check out some of the sights to see in Nacogdoches. And that's gonna be part of next week's video. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. If you'd like to see more like next week's video about Nacogdoches, go ahead and click that subscribe button. And if you'd like to know more about the sites we visited today, check out the link in the description box below. Bye!